good afternoon and welcome back to the second part of network shared drive. Last time in the first part we did this part. We created a user account and we assigned department for each prospective user, and then we created a shared drive Maliktech. So we created network shared drive, and inside of that we created these three folders: cyber threat analysis, cybersecurity operation, and incident response team. We also created three users: Aqila Malik, Idris Malik, and Samuel Haq Malik. And for each user, each one of user was having access to its own department. Let's say Aqila Malik comes tomorrow to the company and she was only have access to cyber threat analysis. She wasn't have access to cybersecurity operation. She wasn't have access to incident response team. And then the same thing for Idris Malik. Once Idris Malik log in, he was only accessing to his own cybersecurity operation. He wasn't have access to cyber threat analysis, and even he wasn't have access to incident response team. And the same thing for Samuel Haq Malik. When I logged in as Samuel Haq Malik, he wasn't have access to cybersecurity operation, and he wasn't have access to cyber threat analysis, but he was having access to incident response team. So this is all we did in a part 1 of network share drive. In a part 2, let's say the manager told me, hey, Samuel Haq Malik want to have access tomorrow to Aqila Malik folder with a full control. And then in the second step, we will check effective access. Before I want for the confirmation reason, I want to check the effective access for Samuel Haq Malik on a server, if he has access full control on Aqila Malik or not. I will not check it on client. I'll first check the effective access, and then the same thing, I'll give Samuel Haq Malik access to Idris Malik folder with read only, not write, nothing. And then I'll again check the effective access for Samuel Haq Malik to see if Samuel Haq Malik has a really read access on Aqila Malik folder, on Idris Malik folder or not. Sorry, I need to edit this. So to begin this, let me check. So as I'm logging as Aqila Malik, let me sign out and re-sign it again. So if you come back to the server, and on the server you go to the File Explorer, you need to click this PC, local disk C, and shares, Maliktech, and these are the folders that each user belongs to. So now if I log into, let's say log into Aqila Malik, and these user, all of them are non-admin user. We were simply in the first part, we will keep adding them to each department. So if I'm logging as Aqila Malik will have only access to this department. She won't have access to this folder, and she won't have access to this folder too, unless if you make her admin. If you make her admin, she'll have access to all of these two folders. Now let me go over that quickly. So File Explorer, you see for some reason it is freezed up. So File Explorer, and in the File Explorer click on this tab and type the path security hacker. Once you type this path, you'll see something named Maliktech, which let me show the path how I can guard this path. If you go to the server and you right click on this, not this one, let me go back. You go to File Explorer, this PC and shares. If you right click on this, properties, the properties click sharing, it doesn't have basically, it said there is not share since we created from the server side. Let me go to the me file storage. It should be there. And here you need to click on shares. Let me expand this. And here are the network. Let's say the network path. So the local path will be this, and this is basically, let me show here. Doesn't go anymore. So these are SMB, share network drive. So let me see, this is the path security hacker. So simply if I go there and type the security hacker there, you'll see Malik.com. Let's say I did it in this tutorial. Let me scroll it down here, a lot of screenshots. Or it should be here, I just see it now. It should be here. So to go back this, go to the File Explorer, click on Share, and on the Share right click on Maliktech Properties, and in the Properties click on Sharing. And this is basically the path. I'm not gonna type the full path, I'll just take this path and type it on a client machine. If you type the full path on a client machine, you will directly go inside the Malik.com, Maliktech. But I want to just type security hacker, that's all. That's all I want to type to see, and I will see the Maliktech on a client machine, which I already did that. So I type security hacker, now I see Maliktech there. Open that. So since Akla Malik is only access to this folder and these are not folder that she belongs to, so let me click on this. She got access to this, and if she want to click on this, she's keep getting errors, and if she want to click on this, she also got error. And she's even not admin user. If you go to the server, let me remove everything. And on the server, you need to click on Tool, Active Directory User in Computers. expandmalik.com user, and on the user, if you click on, let's say, Aqila Malik properties member, she is not a member of administrator, or in other words, she is not an administrator user. Click on Samuel Haq Malik, she is not administrator, and if you go to the Idris Malik properties, he is not even administrator user. So let me log out and log in as a Samuel Haq Malik, and Samuel Haq Malik will have access to his own folder but not have access to Aqila Malik and Idris Malik folder. In a part 2 I want to go that quickly just to refresh your memory and then I'll go and move to the new second part. Let me log in as Samuel Haq. Our user is Malik and the password for Samuel Haq Malik, and you'll be able to log in as Samuel Haq Malik. So Samuel Haq Malik, let's keep logging in. Let me check now if he has access to other folders or just his own folder. So let's wait for this. Now I'm logging in as Samuel Haq Malik. If you click on File Explorer, and in the File Explorer, you need to go to the path, security hacker, and let me go to the Maliktech, and this is his own folder. If you click on this incident response team, he is able to log in. Let me delete this. And if you want to click on this folder, which is Idris Malik folder, he is keep getting error. If you want to click on this, these two departments are not associated with Samuel Haq Malik user, so he doesn't have access to this folder except this incident response team, which is his own department. Let me check Samuel Haq Malik effective access from the server on these two folders. So go to the server. Let's say this is Samuel Haq Malik response team. If I want to check the effective access, you need to click on property, security, advanced, and effective access. Select user, and I'll type Samuel, Samuelhaq, Samuel Haq, and click OK. And if I check the effective access, he doesn't have a full control on basically on his own folder. Let me show you. There shouldn't be a full control. As you see, it is only modify, but he still have access to his own folder. And if you click on this, let me show you the effective access for this Idris Malik. For Samuel Haq, you will need to go to advanced, effective access, select user, and type Samuel Haq. And if you click OK, as you see, everything is crossed. That means Samuel Haq Malik is not able to open Idris Malik department folder, and the same thing for Aqil Malik. As you see, Samuel Haq Malik is also not able to open this folder. This is just for confirmation that Samuel Haq is able to have access to other department or not. Let's move to the part 2. So in the part 2, gives to Samuel Haq Malik access to Aqil Malik folder with a full control. My manager came and he said, hey, I want Samuel Haq Malik to have a full access or full control on Aqil Malik folder, and also check the effective access, that to check whether Samuel Haq Malik has a full control on Aqil Malik folder or not. To do this, you need to simply go to the server, File Explorer, this PC, local disk C, share, Maliktech, and you need to check. I want to check this user to have Samuel Haq Malik to have full control on cyber threat analysis, which is belong to Aqil Malik. So you need to click on cyber threat analysis, right click, properties, make sure before I check the cyber threat analysis effective access it says all crossed. And now later on after I add him, I'll see it will be all check mark with a green. Add, select principal, and I'll type Samuel Haq. I am adding him, Samuel Haq Malik, to the Malik folder with a full control. Right? Click OK. You see he's here with a full control. Apply and OK. And if you go again at once to check the effective access, select user, Samuel Haq, and check name. Click OK. Effective, that means Samuel Haq Malik is now having full control on cyber threat analysis. If you see it here, he has now full control. If I want to now sign out and sign in again, so now Samuel Haq Malik will be able to open cyber threat analysis department folder with a full control, like he is able to do anything whatever he wants. I'm logging in as Samuel Haq. Now I'm logged in as a Samuel Haq Malik user, and now I'll go to the file explorer. Now Samuel Haq Malik came and he's trying to have access to Aqla Malik folder because his manager told to the system admin that Samuel Haq Malik I want Samuel Haq Malik to have access on full control access on Aqla Malik folder, right? Just type the path. And hopefully that is clear where you can find a path. Let me show one more time. Server, File Explorer, this PC, open local disk C, share, and on the share, if you want to locate the Maliktech folder on a client machine, you need to click Properties, and in the Properties, click on Sharing, and this is the path that you need to use to find the Maliktech folder on a client machine. So let me see. Let me type the path. So Maliktech is right here. Open. So as a Samuel Haq Malik, a non-admin user, he will now only have access to cyber threat analysis. As you see, he has a full control. Even he is able to create a new file. Call it S Malik. He got full control on Aqla Malik folder, which is cyber threat analysis. And let me check the Idris Malik department if he has access to this folder or not. As you see, he is getting access denied, and this is his own folder, of course. And if you want to remove him back, you need to go to again the server, Maliktech, cyber threat analysis, properties, security, advanced. The manager told me that, hey, I don't want Samuel Haq Malik anymore to have access and full control on Aqla Malik folder. You need to click on this and click on remove. He has been removed, right? And I want to cancel this because I want, let's say, Samuel Haq Malik, the manager told me, hey, I want Samuel Haq Malik to have a only read access, let's say. I don't want him to have a write access on Aqla Malik folder. I don't want to give him full control, right? So I'll remove write and just click OK. Let me log in on a client machine one more time, sign out and sign in again, and check if Samuel Haq Malik has read-only access on Aql Malik folder or not. You will see that Samuel Haq Malik will have only read access. He will not be able to create anything inside Aql Malik folder as before. You saw Samuel Haq Malik created a new txt file. Now if Samuel Haq Malik try to create another txt file and a cyber threat analysis which is belong to Aql Malik, he won't be able to create that. That is because the system admin only gave him the read right, not the right access to create into anything. So File Explorer, and tap a path. Go to Maliktech. We click on Cyber Threat Analysis. He is able to have access, right? Let me create a folder or txt file. As you see, he got a message. You need permission to perform this action. And if you want to check the effective access for Samuel Haq Malik on a server, for this folder, Aql Malik properties, security, advanced, effective access, select user, there will be some cross sign. You see, these are all the cross sign. He has only read access. You see, he has only read access. He is not able to write, read permission. He is even not able to delete anything. So to remove him back, you need to go to the system server, go to the right click on this, cyber threat analysis, and security. Let's say the system admin told me remove Samuel Haq Malik. I don't want him to have access to the Aql Malik folder. Just remove, apply, and OK, hit OK. And if you log in on a Windows machine, we sign out. And sign in again. I am logged in as a Samuel Haq Malik user, and I remove him from Aql Malik department folder, which he will be no longer have access to that folder. So File Explorer, Security Hacker. This is how NTFS works. So Maliktech. Now Samuel Haq Malik will only have access to incident response team, like as of before. And if you want to click on cyber threat analysis now, he will get denied because I remove him. And one more time, if you want to check the effective access for cyber threat analysis, you can go to the server, right click, properties, and security, advanced, effective access, select user, type Samuel Haq, check name. Okay, if you check the effective access, he has all cross sign for the Aql Malik department which he doesn't have access. Let's say one more thing, Samuel Haq. The manager came to me and he said, "Hey, I don't want for Samuel Haq to even see the cyber threat analysis folder on a client machine." Or he doesn't, Samuel Haq Malik doesn't, I don't want Samuel Haq to see this folder. He will even not see it. To do this, right click on this, properties, security, advanced, add, select principal, and type Samuel Haq. Check name, OK, full control, and for this allowed to deny. Click OK, apply, and OK, and OK. And now if you log in, let me check the effective access for this. As before, he was also not able to have access, but let me see if now he see even this folder or not. Type, check the effective access. It is all cross check marks, and let me log in to check if Samuel Haq Malik see this folder or not. I know he doesn't have access, but let me check to even he see this drive or not. Cause I made him from allowed to deny. Me log in. I'm logged in as Samuel Haq Malik, and let me check now if Samuel Haq Malik if Samuel Haq is able to see the cyber threat analysis department, which is Aqila Malik folder, or not. Click on Maliktech. He still see it, but I don't think he will have access. You see, he doesn't have access. So this is the same thing, whether if you want to remove or if you want to make it deny. So we removed it, he wasn't able to have access to this. And now for a second time we made him deny, and that is the same thing. We are still, Samuel Haq Malik is still not able to see this, or not able to access to cyber threat Aqila Malik department folder. So now it says give access to Samuel Haq Malik to have only read access to Idris Malik folder, and then check the effective access. Okay, this is pretty much easy. Go to the server, may check which department Idris Malik belongs to, cybersecurity operations. So simply go to cybersecurity operations, right click, properties, security, advanced, add, principal. Remember, the manager told me he wants Samuel Haq Malik to have only read access, the same thing I did, not the write access. See, it is unchecked mark. Click OK, apply, and OK, and click again advance to check the effective access. Select user, Samuel Haq. I'm doing basically this one now. This one. I added him and I gave him only read access. Now I want to check the effective access from the server, and then I'll log in and see on a client machine. Full control is none. Read access is good. No write access. There's no write access. He will only be see a read access. That means Samil Haq Malik will see the folder which is Idris Malik, and he can open it, but he cannot even delete anything, and he can even not create anything. Right access or rights has been removed from Samil Haq Malik. Now let me sign out and sign in one more time. And I'll wrap up the demo. Now if you want to, if I'm logging on Samil Haq Malik one more time, you'll have access, only read access to Idris Malik department folder, which is Cybersecurity Operations Department. You come here, Cybersecurity Operations. Click on File Explorer. And type the path here. Let me go to Maliktech. Remember, he doesn't have access to academic department. He has access to his own folder, and he is even able to create anything whatever he wants, and even he is able to delete because he has a full control on his own drive, which I'll show the effective access for this too. And if you click on this, he open it, right? Let me remove or delete this. Says you need permission to perform this action. You required permission from the administrator to make change to this file. Try again. That means he is not able to delete this. And if you want to create a folder, let's say, or another txt file, he is getting these errors. You need permission to perform this action because I remove him right access. And it is pretty much simple. If you want to give right access again, click properties, security, advanced, and click on this, edit, and give, let's say, right access, and click OK. And I don't want to sign out and sign in again. I will just check the effective access. There will be now green check mark for right access. He doesn't have full control, but he has right attribute. He has a green check mark for this. He is not able even to delete a file because he still need a full control. And that's all. Now if you want to log out and log in again one more time, just to be clear, he is not able to delete, but he want to create. He has a right access. Let me see. And if you want to see the effective access for his own folder, right click on this, properties, should be all check mark. I think he has a full control, right? No, he doesn't have full control. To make it full control, click edit, full control, click OK, apply, and OK, and again advanced, effective access, select user, type Samuel Haq, check name, OK, view effective access. And he has a full control over his own department, which is incident response team. If you log in, he'll have full control. But let me log in as Samir Haq Malik and see if he has now right access on this Malik folder, because I gave him a right access. and I'll try to delete something and check if he is able to delete or not, because for the delete you saw there was a cross check mark, right? Cross sign, sorry. So there was a cross sign, right? So let me see. So tap the path. Click on Maliktech and go to the cybersecurity operations, which is Idris Malik folder. I'm able to open. Let me create a file because I gave him right access. File has been created and I got a cross check mark for delete. Let me click on delete. It has been deleted. That's good. If you go to the Windows cybersecurity operation, if you give a right access, that means he can do anything because you gave him a right access. So as you saw, now he did create a file and he also was able to delete it back. As you see, he has a read and write permission. And if you remove the write, he will not able to even delete and he will not able to create anything on that department. And if you want to remove him, just right click properties, and in the properties you need to go to security advanced, right click on this, remove. Once you remove him, he will not have access even to this department. He will not have access to cybersecurity operations. Now I'm logging again as Samuel Haq Malik. Let me check. Now he will not have access to the Idris Malik Cybersecurity Operation Department because I removed him back. So Maliktech. Let me start from Aqla Malik. He is not able to have access. I already removed him. We click on this. He is not even have access to cybersecurity operation, which is department of Idris Malik. And let me check his own department. He is able to open you because he has a full control. I show you the effective access, even he can delete and add and everything. He has right and full everything. So that's all the second part of share SMB shared network drive, and I hope you learned and enjoyed. Thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and have a great day.